Yo, it's Pugs Atomz.
And I'm Damon Lamar Reed,
And you are now in the art store.
I need to go to the art store. I need to go get some paint.
Hey, what's up? My name is Damon Lamar Reed,
Esquire? No.
Alright. So you say artist extraordinaire, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what don't we do but, murals, paintings, if you need some graphics, I'm saying, rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Bars! You ain't gotta say no more. That's it.
Yeah, my name is Pugs Atomz, and this is the art store. Just like the first ever anything of it. So now you know and we know. But I'm a multi-hyphenate. That's like the new term people are rolling with. I guess I roll with it too. But as he just said, I do all the things and then just trying to create new things and figuring it out. But I guess we put this podcast together to give a voice to the artists and then also to show all the different forms and value, I guess. Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, polymathic. That's another, you know what I'm saying? But
Poly but not poly.
yeah, I said poly, but you gotta Google it. You know what I'm saying? But and what is like the art store? You know, what does that kind of mean to you?
To me, the art store is kind of like a refuge. You know, oftentimes you go to the art store and you're trying to figure out what you're working on, or you're trying to get the things to complete what you're working on. But either way, it's kind of like the glue. You know, the place where you figure it out. And I figure that, we'll have a lot of discussions that'll help you figure it out and give you a deeper understanding.
Yeah. No, I think the art, it's like you can get everything at the art store. You know what I'm saying? Like you may go for the brush, but then you leave with, I don't know, like a pack of gum or something. You know
You're not really buying one thing. Even when you go in the art store for one thing, you don't end up.
Yeah, like all your problems solved at the art store.
So what was like when you started as an artist? What art store did you go to? What was it go to?
Man, well, I was at the Art Institute, so I was at Utrecht.
So that's the first time you went to an art store was in Chicago.
I don't remember an art store in Phoenix.
But I'm saying, you're telling us. I mean, I don't know. Like,
no, I'm honestly sitting there like.
So how did you guys get?
Like, I feel like it had to be an art store.
How did you get materials in Phoenix? Was it like through the teacher, or was it like?
Actually, I think I may have got my stuff from the teacher. You know what I'm saying? Wow. I literally got it from my art teacher.
So I guess Phoenix, you guys were like living in the medieval times, and like they gotta give you the stuff to work on. You know what I mean? No, I mean I could definitely see how that would make your art be, I guess, more endearing if you can't just readily get it. Because I know, like, when I actually saw, like, oh, this is the store where you could buy all the different markers, you could buy all the spray paint, you could buy all, all the tools. I was just like, oh, okay, so I can just go here and get it. Because I was thinking in the beginning, the house paint store, True Value. Because like in when we first moved to Chicago, we moved to Roseland. And they had a big Saxons there. And Saxons sold paint and all that, but it was like pretty large.
Yeah, and I never heard of Saxons. I mean, I think out here vaguely.
Yeah, it was like, it died off. It definitely died off. And then True Value, Ace Hardware became like the only one. But I was really thinking paint all came from there. And it wasn't until like looking at my mom's paint and her markers, and I'm just like, hold on, where's this paint from? Where are these markers from? Then she was explaining like, how you have like your studio marker versus your Walgreens marker. Because like when I really started to be like, I'm gonna make stuff, I went to like, I think Jewel Osco and bought like the 50 pack of markers. I got home and I'm coloring. I was just like, this is not it. The colors aren't doing what I need them to do. And then, she was like, oh, these are design markers. Then it's like, you're going to go to, I'm trying to think, what store did I go to first? I think I went to this place called Genesis.
Okay. Yeah.
And they had one like by UIC, and then they had another one like somewhere on the north side near Wicker Park, Bucktown. And like those two stores, I definitely got my jump off. But then going to school at the Art Institute, all the stores downtown, so your Flax, your Utrecht. I mean, I was in those joints, man. In those.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking about it. I first seen an art store, I think, in Chicago. You know
Wow. Were you like, what is that?
No, it was just like, okay, we at the spot. But the first time I had to get my own stuff. Now, a crazy story though is like, I want to say when I was like 13, my dad got me some oil paints. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, I didn't really have a relationship with Pops, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so this is just out the blue. He just
just out the blue. I think it came from, I'm saying, like some type of transaction, you know what I'm saying?
He just
ended up with some oil box. He knew I did art, you know what I'm saying? So it was like some oil paint, some Dickies.
I mean, that sounds like a decent little
Nike tracksuit and like. You know what I'm saying? My Raider sweatshirt, you know what I'm saying? But I was super preppy back then.
You got the tax package right there.
Yeah. But I had that oil paint, but I knew nothing about oil paint. So like, I broke it out one day and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Put the paint out, got my brush out, and I'm dipping my brush in water and trying to paint. And I'm like, dude, these joints are stupid, man. These joints, some weak paint. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking he gave me the cheap paint, like if it didn't paint right, not knowing I need like some turpenoid or
this
turpentine.
This is when you need to like Google. You definitely need to Google. Because there was no way to figure that out. I think I figured it out just playing in my mom's, her little briefcase. She had like a wooden briefcase that had all our supplies in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had an acrylic and I had an oil. And I just couldn't understand why they came out different. Like the texture.
Yeah.
And then there was like, this one don't dry. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was like, I would never touch the oils. I was like, it don't dry, so I don't need that one.
Yeah. Nah, definitely when I got in high school, then I had the acrylics rolling, and you know what I'm saying. I kept that paint set. I think it's gone now, but I had it like till I was like an adult or something. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you held on to that stuff. Though, every marker I got, I held on. You know, until like I burned them out. Same with my acrylics and that. But I mean, I think my first stuff I did like watercolors. Yeah, I think it was watercolors, then markers, then I did batiks. With the fabric paint, the African wax and all that. Yeah. I got busy with that. Then I got more serious about painting with the acrylics. Yeah.
Okay. Now I was on the color pencils first. And then, cause I remember I used to draw like athletes trying to get in Sports Illustrated for kids. Every month they had like a featured like art. And I was like, man, I'm still better than that.
I'm mad. I didn't even know that.
And I never got in. Yeah, it was like Sports Illustrated for kids. And every month, and I would send like my pictures, and I'm like, man, they probably think my stuff too good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do it.
Now I wonder, like, did it even make it there? Because you know, like some mail would like not make it to the destination like years later. Yeah. It's like somebody's in office now, like Damon Lamar, he was 12. Man, it's so good. But I mean, I think in like the 80s, 90s, you were drawing like sports stuff. Like, I mean, I used to draw like all the jerseys. I used to draw the sneakers. Yeah. It was so serious about copying it, but it was something you could own in a way, you know, because you could go buy a jersey. So I mean, it was like an instant connection. But yeah, I didn't really think about it. That's all I drew. Like, you're talking 7th, 8th, high school, the beginning of high school. I stopped drawing that, but yeah.
Yeah, I got into like my oil pastels, just like, you know, blending stuff, and I was all cartoons until my art teacher was like, man, why don't you try something else? You know what I'm saying? Try some realistic. I'm like, man, I like doing mine, you know what I'm saying?
See, I did like a whole book of cartoons around maybe 7th or 8th grade, and they're like, I was done. I was like, I've met my quota on that because I did it like homework. I was like, I went through Sesame Street and then Tom and Jerry, just like hitting all the joints. But I would say the thing that got me out of just drawing cartoons, I had 2 books. One was like Famous Faces, and then the other one was like I think automobiles. And those two books really just changed me to just drawing whatever I'm drawing. So at that age, like you're talking 14, 15, I'm just really like trying to make scenes. Like to this day, that's the only way I know how to make stuff. I only know how to make a full thing. I can't really make just this dot there and be like, I'm done. It's got to have a whole story. Yeah.
Nah, I think I was doing... Nah, definitely when I did my first, kind of realistic, that kind of like, saying I was kind of like thinking of different like art assignments to do, but like including, like I remember I did the color wheel, but I had like the my hat flipped up in the picture, and I kind of like do the color wheel.
You put yourself in the thing,
yeah. But like kind of thinking about the projects is more than just, oh, okay, let's do this color wheel, or let's do this. What do you call it when you're doing like from light to dark?
The tones, like color study.
Yeah, color study. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna draw a self-portrait, but I'm doing all the tones in that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. My early college art, I definitely got into a lot of just showing like, here's all the techniques. I think one of my favorite pieces, I wish I still had it. It was a self-portrait, but about being in America and the plight of the black man, all that good 90s stuff, But it was a split into fourths, and like 1/4 was all just made of tape, actual tape with little tones on it. Then the other part was pencil, and I think the other part was acrylic, and then the other part was maybe marker or crayons. But it was just like, cause you're just like, I'm so good, I can, no matter, it was like, so much work though to do that. But it was fun, because you're learning this thing and you're just like, I want to show off. This thing.
Yeah. No, I remember my one of my biggest pictures in high school was like my self-portrait with fingerprints. You know what I'm saying? That one actually went to the
you still got that?
Library of Congress. I have no idea what that picture is. Yeah. But it was like in DC for like a year. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny, like your early art, it was so sacred to you. Then it's like a moment where it doesn't even matter to you anymore. It's just...
Yeah, I wonder was it like in storage or something? Because that joint was framed, everything. That was...
All mine were in storage, but then at a point, it didn't matter to me anymore. I was just like, hey, I got all this new stuff.
Yeah. I'm actually the worst at like leaving art places, you know what I'm saying? Like I almost...
You're that guy. Man, the gallery owner's like, I've had this for 3 years trying to get it back.
No, it's one spot in Hyde Park, like he went and sold I met a dude who he was like, Damon Reed? I think he inboxed me, man, I bought your painting with the flag. You know that joint I did with the flag? It was like a dude walking up the American flag with bullet holes in it. He was like, yeah, man, I bought that painting.
Where was it at?
When there used to be that gallery in Hyde Park.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He still had it from then, or he got it?
Somebody bought it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know nobody bought the joint, you know what I'm saying? I was just thinking, all right, it was in there, and I can't remember if he paid me for that or not.
Yeah, we gotta go through the Rolodex, man.
So I left a painting that, I want to say, it was like the alderwoman's son had a gallery. You know what I'm talking about? It's on 47th Street.
Was it near Black Pearl over there?
No, it's right by the Martin Luther King Theater thing.
You talking about the one that's there now, or you talking about back then?
No, it was a gallery back then. It's not there no more.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was like, I think two brothers had the gallery. I just forgot.
I feel like it probably went there, but I can't really recall
that painting there. Yeah.
I don't think I really left. Yeah, only the storage. Yeah, those are the only paintings I ever left. Everything else I either like gave away or sold, or I still have.
Yeah. And I definitely got some crackhead sold.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, so we were roommates in college. And this person without a home had moved into the storage closet in the hallway of the apartment building. Now, think about it, like you got no key. So it's kind of like they gotta all work around everyone else's schedule to get in and out the building. But Damon had paintings in this and some other stuff. I think I might even have some in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But just gone, just straight vanished. Like they hooked up their crib.
Man,
They giving out Christmas gifts.
No, but I remember I saw one painting, like with the dancers I had.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it on this one dude's Facebook. Like he had a Facebook post up.
The OG dancers you talking about?
Yeah. He had a post up where he was just kind of standing in the picture. I saw my painting behind him.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and then I was gonna kind of confront him, but like he was having like medical issues.
Ah, dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
He was like serious issues, like you know.
He needs some mental health help.
Huh? No, like you know, like you need a kidney type stuff, you know, something like that.
Okay.
So it was like
I'm not even about to. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
that was a good painting though. That was a hard painting.
Nah,
that was definitely like one of your paintings. I was like, that this dude is dope.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
What would you say was like your first getting paid for your art moment?
Actually, one of my biggest was like when I was graduating high school.
Mm-hmm.
I had like an art show to get money for college.
Oh, okay.
And so I had the South Phoenix Youth Center. And I just I think I sold out. You know what I'm saying? I made maybe like $1,800 or something at the art show.
Man, this is like what 98, 99?
No, this man before that was 96.
It's 96. Okay. Nah, but I'm just saying, like, that much money.
Yeah,
then, like that's a lot of
that's
money.
Like
that's
crazy money.
That's what I'm saying.
And some of it was probably, hey, I want to give him something for college. But man, people was.
Hey, you got to use the guys, artists out there.
Man.
Use whatever you use to position your event with your art, you know?
Man, you got to know how to
only throw your shows on your birthday. Hey, whatever it takes.
Hey, you know how to be persistent, how to, that hustle, that art hustle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What about you?
I think the first time I really got paid, well, I mean, I did like the city programs where, you know, in your neighborhood at the Boulevard Art Center, I would do the summer programs in Block 37. But in the sense of like separate from that, I would probably say when UIC, I think this was like either my senior year of high school or freshman year of college, but they paid me to draw their reunion. It was like I guess a card, invite. Yeah, it was like an invite, but I had to create the image for the front of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they paid me. And I think that was probably like the first, like, me with a person discussing it, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and that was when?
That's like 90, 95, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was right at the same time as the AXO.
Yeah.
And then right after that, it was kind of like I just kept falling into different jobs doing art because I was doing like Hallmark cards for this one lady up north where she had the plug. I just had to supply the artwork and she would be the middleman. Yeah. And then doing like album cover designs, like for this Manatee Records. They were like reggae and a little rap. So it was like a bunch of really trippy Jamaican kind of art. So it was like fun, you know, to do. Yeah. I hit him up. I was like, do you have any of that stuff? Because everything I did for them was an original. It was just like on a sheet of paper. Here you go. Yeah, or I scanned it, but here's the original too. You know, just because you're not even thinking about it, you know? Because, I mean, at that point, man, I used to just do marker artwork just all the time. So it wasn't really like the stress.
Now, somebody gonna find it like one year, like the Tupac rap journal or something.
I always be waiting like on the Modern Home show. Like, find any of my old stuff. Let me know. It is like one piece that I really wish I had, man. Because I have like one of my piece books, the one that was the 3D one. I still had that one. But it was this Ralph Lauren one, man. I think I had got it a little bit after we moved in together. And like, that book had all my new style. Like, I put it in the wrong pile moving one time, and I lost that in a bunch of like VHS 8mm tapes. I was salty, man, but it could be out there. It could be out there.
Yeah, value and valuables. Man.
But we will be at the Black Boy Art Show, November 10th, with the art store. So you get to get the full out art store.
Yeah.
You know?
You gonna find something you need at the art store, you know what I'm saying?
All the aisles. All the aisles.
Man, always promote. What is it? I was about to say ABC.
Always be closing.
Yeah. Always be closing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, you can't leave anything on the table. I will tell you, most people that know me in that sense, they're always just like, this dude will not leave any of it on the table. He's gonna figure out how somebody can get paid off of it. Let's go.
Yeah. Now my like intent, like I try to act like I'm not trying to let everybody know that I'm an artist, but I'm always trying to make sure everybody know I'm an artist.
No, I mean, I agree with that. But that's because that is like a pro tip there. Because you could waste your time telling everybody you're an artist, but picking and choosing the right time, you know, to announce that you're available.
Yeah, and sliding it in there. Yeah, you know, I got some. Saying I got a portfolio.
But I mean, think about your doctor. Like, you're not looking for some doctor just to be walking down the street like, hey, I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like you want to have a need and then you research who's the, right time, right place. Yeah.
Hey, actually my first like official, is it my first? I don't know, but one of my first like Chicago murals, I was like at an art gallery at somebody else's art show. But I had my paint clothes on, and this dude came up. He like, you an artist? I'm like, yeah, you know, I do murals and stuff. He like, oh, cause I'm trying to get a mural done. And then so I got a job at somebody else's art show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's why you definitely need to dress the part. Like if you do make things or change things or redo things, like wear that stuff. You know, when you're out and about, you just never know. Most of my clients are usually off of that kind of referral of a physical, saw this, what else do you do? Or can you do this?
Yeah.
But what else can people expect from the art store?
From the art store. You know, we're artists, we're husbands, we're fathers, and really we use all the creativity to, you know what I'm saying? It's like how we say everything is at the art store. Everything is always somehow art related. You know what I'm saying? From the clothes you put on to you thinking of a new business idea. So we're gonna be talking about
all the aspects. Because art is in everything.
Yeah, so this ain't, you don't need to be an artist to come to the art store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You just gotta like pretty pictures. Or nice things.
Yeah. That's actually
appreciate nice things.
Yeah.
I do feel fans are not enough. Like, definitely need more people just being fans of things. Everybody doesn't have to do it.
Yeah. And everybody, you are artist technically in your own way. You know what I'm saying? So if you're at your job and you gotta figure out a way how to do something, you know, you doing art. If you doing
put all
hair,
capital letters on your TPS reports, you know, you're doing it. But art is in everything. How you decide to wear your stuff, how you decide to hold your steering wheel, it's all art.
So it's an art to everything. So hey, we here and we gonna say we got the tips for art, tips for life.
Yeah, and there might be some interviews coming up. Y'all gonna have to stay posted on what we're doing. And man, we're just gonna try to keep this going and make it bigger, man. Thank you for listening.
This is brought to you by USUE93, PugsAtomz.com. This is brought to you by Pen Clothes, DamonLamarReed.com.